Let's face it, when choosing a human-like companion or love doll, and for the sake of keeping this video somewhat clean, we're not going to use the S word, but let's just say human-like companions or love dolls. Well, sometimes the search for the perfect one can turn into an endless search. And when and if you finally decide to pull out your credit card, deciphering whether or not the website you're on is legit or not is sometimes an issue in itself. Well, don't worry, because I got you covered. Not financial advice though. You do your own research. But here are the top 10 love doll human-like companion companies according to Google. Number 10. Fantasy Wives. Number 9. Rosemary Doll. Number 8. SE Doll. Number 7. WM Doll. Number 6. JY Doll. Number 5. Joy Love Dolls. Number 4. ES Doll. Number 3. OV Doll. Number 2. Real Doll. And number 1. Silicon Wives. Brain time! Congratulations! You made it this far in the video. What would you do if I told you you could have 25 years of good luck? And all you'd have to do is like this video and also subscribe if you haven't already. Well, what are you waiting for? Smash that like button and you'll get 25 years of good luck. And now, back to the video. The global humanoid robot market size was accounted at 1.62 billion US dollars in 2022, and it's said to be expected to reach around 28.66 billion by 2032. And if you divide 28.66 billion by 1.62 billion, which is the market size today, that's more than a 17x, 17 times the market size by 2032. When electric vehicles first became popular in the 2000s, they didn't come without people speaking up against them. Of course, here in the year 2023, we all know how that turned out. And so a lot of the negative feedback about electric vehicles was really just coming from other car manufacturers and salesmen who weren't making or selling electric vehicles at the time. Now, of course, every car manufacturer is getting into the electric EV car game. And so one of the biggest negative things people would say, and I know because I was actually selling Volkswagens back in 2006. And one of the things I would say when someone would walk into the dealership asking which was a better choice, an electric Toyota Prius or a TDI turbo diesel Jetta? Well, I would always say, and of course it's because I wanted to sell a Volkswagen, but so I would say, if you're thinking about the future and the environment, what do you think is going to happen to all the batteries in these electric cars in 30 to 40 years when they're all just sitting in a junkyard somewhere? And today, this is still very much, and more so now, an issue many car manufacturers deal with as they find more ways to reuse and recycle EV batteries. Okay, so what does this have to do with robots? Well, we're going to get to that because although these issues are very real, the fact is the electric EV car battery problem is still a better direction for the future by lowering global carbon emissions from gasoline-powered vehicles. So if the same were said about humanoid robots, female robots, well, the answer would be simple. These robots last forever and could easily be reused and recycled. So really, it isn't even a topic. But moreover, a humanoid robot shouldn't be questioned. It's proven that robots improve our quality of life. And following the pandemic, I don't think anyone can question whether or not the entire world could use some improved quality of life. In addition to assisting people with disabilities, modern technologies, including robots and AI, contribute to the development of digital health, all while, of course, contributing to society. Robots save workers from performing dangerous tasks and so much more. In fact, the only real threat humanoid robots or artificial intelligent female love dolls pose would probably be towards women. And that right there is truly the post apocalyptic scenario. Rather than the notion of robots surpassing humans, rather the human race no longer populating. Of course, because these robotic human like female companions were perfect and artificially intelligent with giant boobs. So surely women would need to step up, be more assertive, or rather, just more available. See what I did there? I really like that. Just be available. Let's face it, typically, robotics and robots aren't cheap. In terms of the initial cost, maintenance, and the need for extra components, robots need to be programmed with artificial intelligence and programmed to do the task. So if this is true, then how do we get to the year 2077? Fast forwarding the speech about the future of civilization with fully autonomous flying cars and an eVTOL Airbus station and Hyperloop bullet trains in every district connecting us to any district across the world, but rather focusing on our fully autonomous robotic companions that will walk among us in 2077. I was reading a comment someone wrote on one of my videos the other day, and this person wrote, "Robots are the future, with or without us," which is true to any physical, material piece of technology, but not putting the notion out there that robots will replace our human species, but in a sense that typically a human being lives to about 100 years old, while fully autonomous robots can live forever. And so if humans truly only live once, a cheap humanoid female robot companion technically doesn't exist. Rewinding and highlighting the word cheap, cheap humanoid female robot companions do not exist. Or else, how do you put a price on an everlasting companionship? $30, $100, $700, $80,000? Priceless. So in case you guys didn't know, every 5 years the world hosts a World Expo. And it just so happens the next one happens to be in the year 2025, which also happens to be held in Osaka, Japan. The same very hometown as probably one of the most famous female human-like robots, which is Erica, and her creator, Professor, the mad scientist, Dr. Hiroshi Ishiguro. And I'm super excited to share this with you guys because I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to visit Japan in 2025. So the World Expo is an event that usually takes place for 6 months out of the whole year. In 2020, it was held in Dubai. In 2030, it's scheduled to be in Busan, South Korea. But in 2025, the expo is gonna be in Osaka, Japan. Anyways, check out some of the footage that I found about 2025. Anyways, check this out.
Met me on the street. Would I startle you? Would you greet me just like any other person? The relationship between robotics and the human body is closer than you might think. In the not-so-distant future, Even robots like me might be a part of everyday life.
When I was 7 years old, I visited EXPO 70 Osaka. Many of the technologies on display there seemed improbable, but today, nearly 50 years later, they are commonplace. My name is Hiroshi Ishiguro. I'm a roboticist. At my pavilion at EXPO 2025, Osaka, Kansai, Japan, I will explore how humanity will evolve through technology. What will the world be like in 50 years? We need only imagine.